I mean, there were things like, he would fondle some woman's breasts in the kitchen or something like that. And then everybody would say, I mean, which is obviously not anything we want to emulate or say okay to, but we could write that off to being a senile old man. Write it
Yeah.
off, to the unit instead of, and the behavior of a unit. And I can tell you that, well, this morning I told my physical therapist, I said, I can't believe it. I don't feel like I'm 100. I don't feel like I'm my age today. I feel younger than I am, and I have not had that experience possibly in years. But
Cool.
today, the weight of age was not there. If I was talking to some woman, I could mistake, my ego could help me to mistake that she's actually interested in this old man instead of what's coming through this old man, right? It would not be true, but it would not actually be a flaw in, that wouldn't be the screwed up enlightenment. It would just be a crazy old unit. What the divinity is pouring through is no longer a fit for service. I'm amazed that this one still is, in the sense of that, it seems to become, well, it's less famous and everything than it was, I guess, but it's clearer than it's ever been. And that, and here, because of the nature of the illness, it has driven this unit into more and more clarity. I tell people that, things got so bad for me in 2006, it was. Things got so bad for me in 2006 that I knew I had to kill myself. And I did. I just, I just didn't do it in the way that we normally think of. But that guy, he was never really alive, but he certainly is. And I don't think he's really dead either. I think it's still, that conditioning is all still in there. It's just covered up by mother of pearl, if you will. But there's no pearl in the middle. There's just this in the
All
middle,
right.
which is quite objectionable even to me.